Well, here we are.
Here we are. Isn't it strange?
Very strange. It looks exactly the same.
It does.
10 years on.
Completely the same. That's where this is the garden here.
Yes, that's right.
This is where I wooed.
Many women.
Wooed the
Apart
entire
from me,
cast.
I think. The only Bennett girl who you didn't woo. Very upsetting.
That was off camera. An enormous amount of that off camera. That's where I walked up with Elizabeth.
Oh yes, that's right.
With my sabre.
That's right. Your lovely military uniform.
That's right.
While I was in the background,
right.
my glasses, reading some improving book.
As usual. Because the
As
thing is,
usual.
you were exactly the same in character as you were. I mean, you really were, weren't you? Quite puritanical.
So not true.
Very well read. Slightly dull.
I did do tapestry. That's very true to pass the time in the very small caravan.
No, that's right. No, but
Yes.
what we're going to knock all this through, obviously.
Right,
we're
yes.
going to knock this. This is going to become the stables. here.
Lovely, yes.
And we're going to put a couple of tennis courts in.
Very
over there.
good,
'Cause
yes. It's a bit old, isn't it, that house?
Yeah, it's had its
a
day.
bit
We're going to put up a couple of bungalows there.
Lovely. Now,
Shall
this is
we?
the church. Shall we? Now, you don't remember being around the church, do you? Because you didn't do much sort of
No,
wedding stuff.
I didn't do any. Well, I was in North. Wicked Wiki was up in Northumberland.
That's
by then,
right.
wasn't he? Being,
Banished by the Bennets.
That's right, banished by the Bennets and being in bed with Lydia
Yes.
a huge amount.
Yes, enough of that.
But you,
Too much
but-
information.
But you, of course, were here.
Yes, one of the first days of filming, I seem to remember sort of running around the church
Yeah.
and trying to ensure that I was seen by the camera, which I found very, very difficult. And I was sort of always used to look into the camera. I kind of got hypnotised by the camera lens,
Yes.
so there'd be these terrible shots of suddenly I'm like that, hypnotised by the lens. And they used to put...
Lucy Bryer's going,
Seriously,
Hello, Mum.
and they'd be like, cut.
would you mind?
And eventually they put yellow gaffer tape round the lens so I could see it, you know, in
Yes.
the periphery of my vision, but I
Yes.
never actually looked into it.
Was this so you knew when to act?
Yes.
Oh,
I could glimpse the
It's
yellow
sorry.
gaffer.
I'm so sorry.
It's dreadful.
Yes.
Well,
that's right.
let's take a
because
walk.
all my life was in there.
Yes, and my life was all over this bit,
Yes.
so...
Oh God, sorry, my phone's vibrating.
Is
Sorry,
it?
hang on.
What's
I'm
going
just
on?
going to break.
Is that...
Hello. Colin. God, this is weird because we're actually in the.
Colin?
It's Colin.
Oh, how
Because we're in the.
fantastic.
Yeah, mate. Look, really, you know, I can't really keep talking at the moment because I'm actually being. Yeah, I know you're in America. Well, good for you. I'm really glad your career's going so well.
Adrian, it's all right. It's okay. Just, you know,
No, it's just
let it go. Let it
It's
go.
been going on for years, and
I know.
Look,
I know.
no, sorry, mate. You're gonna just have to let it go. It was a long time ago. Sorry, I'm so
Sorry about that.
Sorry. I don't know. It's just.
He calls you a lot, doesn't he?
Oh, I mean, you know, endless. I keep saying, move on. You know, there was the jacuzzi was great. It happened. We've all moved on.
We've all moved on now.
So yeah, no, I don't
dear.
remember anything about this at all.
This looks exactly the same
Really?
to me, which is
Does it?
very odd. Yes.
And
yes.
how long? Do you remember how long the wedding actually went on for?
It's about 4 days. I seem to remember now. I don't remember. It was about. I think it was a couple of days of us sort of me doing yet more miserable acting.
But happy times.
Oh, very happy times.
Yes.
Oh, yes, we did have a laugh.
And was it
didn't
filmed at the end, the wedding, or was it actually sort of 3 days into the?
we? No, I think it was near the end, and I have a feeling that waving them all off was one of the last things we shot.
Well, that's quite
Which
good,
is
isn't
sort of bizarre, yes. I was sort of trampled on by a lot of supporting artists, I seem to remember, in that last scene.
Trying to find the
Literally
camera
sort
for
of-
themselves.
Yes, exactly.
I want to be in the shot. Typical. Well, I had, of course, I do remember saying, I was asked earlier in this interview about whether there were moments that would change and things that were, and I do remember saying I think Wickham should kiss somebody. It's a usual attempt to get a kiss. I think he should kiss either whoever it was I was wooing. Perhaps it was Elizabeth at the time. And I remember Sue Burt also saying, absolutely not. There is
No.
one kiss.
Yes.
And we're going to build to this one kiss. And that one
Yes.
kiss is between Elizabeth and Darcy.
Did you not have it written into your contract, though, that you got to snog lots of women?
I got
find that-
nudity.
You did? You did?
I always insist on nudity.
Full frontal nudity.
Full frontal. I
Yes.
think it's necessary.
I do too,
I
at
didn't,
any opportunity.
I didn't, well,
So no.
No, we didn't. I didn't have any. No, none of that at all. And everything I tried to change, I remember there was very firm. No, we've thought about that and we've decided not.
Yes,
And
they
there's a lot-
were very
They
thorough
were.
and they were always right, I seem
Yes,
to
they
remember.
were actually.
Which was
Yeah,
rather
no,
wonderful.
Well, that's why it worked.
Yes,
I think,
absolutely.
You know.
Now, do you remember that all down here was where we had all the makeup vans and food was served?
Yes,
do you remember all of that?
I thought the butty wagon was over there, but
Oh,
you
do
might
you?
be right.
Well, maybe it was.
I spent a lot of time travelling around for extra shepherd's pie helpings and sponge cakes. When you were all eating your cost salads and...
Oh, no, I wasn't. I was endlessly had my head in a trough.
Did you?
Oh, yes.
I don't think so.
I'm very annoying like that, though. I can eat for England and sort of lose weight.
I'm like that Jim... Is it Jim... No, it's Jim Broadbent in one of the Woody Allen films, isn't it? Bullets Over Broadway. And he gets bigger and bigger over the course of the movie. No, I won't, thank you. And by the end, he's stuffing chicken portions into his pockets.
Well, it's free, isn't it?
That's what Wickham was like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, gradually expanding waistline. And I don't think we did anything down there except be ferried from the hotel.
Yes, that's right.
But it's still really
beautiful.
pretty.
It is, isn't it? It's all the same.
Well, perhaps I'll make number 2. We did have an idea, didn't we? That
we did.
Lydia and Wickham would actually go away together.
Mary and Wickham, do you mean?
Mary. Well, obviously,
Please.
you are Mary.
I am Mary.
After Lydia.
Yes. That Wickham would get divorced from
Yes.
my younger sister and that we would finally, you know, declare our love for each other.
That's
I think
right.
there's a series in there, don't you?
I think what we're saying is we're available for work.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, anything could be modern day cop series. Lucas and Briars.
Wickham and Bennett. Time travel.
The slightly caddish Mr. Wickham.
I like the idea of that, sharing a Ford Cortina with you. I think that would be good.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think there's potential.
I do too.
Well, we do know a producer, don't we? Sue somebody.
Sue, yes. What was it? Oh, yeah. Well, she might be interested.
Yes, she might.
Is it Colin again?
No,
Look, just don't answer it.
Was that reverse going back?
Oh, I don't think we can do anymore. I think that was perfect.
Well, what can we talk about?
What do you think?
Ben Whitrow's aversion to gooseberry
Yes,
Falls.
now this is an interesting thing. No, I didn't know about that.
I've learned so much.
I know. But as I said, he did eat an awful lot of gooseberry Fall, so
yes.
I'm not surprised. But
did he? I wasn't around for that, you see.
Yes, he did seem to always have to, as Mr.
Yes.
Bennett.
All I remember doing was the barley mow endlessly.
Yes. Well, I was
rather badly.
I was just very glad I didn't have to do any of that.
Didn't you have to?
No, I never.
You always play
Because
the piano.
either playing the piano or nobody wanted to dance with me, so I just used to sort of sit. It's tragic.
I'd have danced.
Would
with
you? Oh, Wiki.
Wiki would have danced with you.
Well, in another series, it's begging to be made.
It
This,
is
it
begging
really
to be
is.
made.
Yeah, but
Well, there was a sequel written, actually, wasn't there, to Pride and Prejudice by an authoress.
oh, that's right. Yes, a bit like the sequel to Gone with the Wind.
How they really got on after the wedding.
And apparently not very well, wasn't it?
Well, it's marriage, you know. I mean,
Well,
you know,
absolutely.
I mean, come on. You know.
I don't look tired for any other reason, really. No, I'm joking.
Well, you know, raising the kids and, you know, where are we going to put the Arga?
Yeah.
It's a different story. It's not quite as... It hasn't got the allure, has it, the romance?
Not really. No, of the courting. No.
Of the courting?
No,
Which is
absolutely.
very nice.
But it would be nice to raise kids in a sort of 35-bedroom house like Darcy had. I mean, that would at least you're not going to have a problem with where do we put the extension?
No.
You know, or shall we make a conservatory? You know, I don't have enough money for that.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
so.
Well, I've always wanted to live in a place like that.
Oh God, I think I should.
Really,
I think I should live in a place
seriously,
like that.
when I was young. Yeah, exactly. You should. You should. We deserve it. You know?
I've never quite understood why I'm still living in a flat in North London. I've never quite got that one.
Well, quite.
It's never quite made
No,
sense. I
I
should
know.
have a manor house.
Well, I always thought. See, my idea was it'd be fantastic because you'd have lots of money. I mean, obviously, and you'd have friends to stay, and you'd give them a wing. And you'd say, well, look, we'll bump into each other at some point during the day. You know, we'll meet in the games room or something.
Yeah, and hopefully not meet them
Hopefully
at all.
not meet
the entire weekend.
But food would be out because the housekeeper would have left something else.
Yes. Oh, that sounds perfect.
And maybe have a sort of a music room where we could, you know, strum
Do a
away.
bit of jamming. Oh,
Yeah.
like your fantastic rendition of The House of the Rising Sun that I remember you playing in the bar one
I ever
night.
played The House of the Rising Sun.
Or
I
I'm
think you
sure
might
you
find
did.
Touch of Joni Mitchell.
I'm sure you played House of the Rising Sun.
Well, only
One
as a
night
last
late.
request by you, probably. Sing the House of the Rising. I think you might have done it for you.
Well, I think it's time to say goodbye to Luckington
I think
Court.
it is time to say goodbye. Good. Well,
All right.
thanks very much.